Hi and welcome to Kanduko Studio here in Stanmore. I'm Sarah, I'm a Kanduko artist, and this is Hatim Patel. Thank you very much for letting us come in today, it's really exciting.
No worries.
So you're nearly at the end of your third week in the studio. How's it been going so far?
It's been going great. It's very intense. There's lots of different kind of elements happening all together at the same time, and people seem to be dealing with it, but it's kind of, yeah, there's lots of activity going on, a lot for them to do.
So what's your starting point for the piece, and how's it shaping up?
Well, I usually, in my work, I'm usually performing in myself, and it usually starts with my autobiography in some manner. So in this work, you know, it's the first time that I get to be on the outside, and the first time that it won't be starting with my autobiography. So I guess the first step was trying to figure out who this new entity is, you know, who is Kanduko, who are the individuals, and how can I make a work with them that is still about things that I'm interested in terms of identity, language, communication, labels, stereotypes, and all this kind of thing, but doesn't come from me.
So we're trying to layer things together. So there's like sign language material, there's some kind of twisted personal stories, and some movement material as well, and with some musical scores as well. And we're just playing with how to layer all of them, which is super complicated.
He sees so much potential in what we gave him already in these 2 weeks, and how he is putting this together, not only in spoken words, but also how we can, you know, do the sign language, and at the same time somebody is talking a totally different story. And
I believe my expectations is still more or less the same. I still have no idea what's going on and what's the end piece is going to be like. Every day is very different from each other.
And it's quite satisfying actually to go in this land of movement where it has a meaning, and this is what it is, and you can just jam with the movements.
I'm really curious of where the process is going in terms of how we combine the brain food and all the things we discussed about and all the stories we already have, how we combine that with the physical moving, actually with expressing it in the body. We did it already a bit with sign language, but also then how dance comes in. I'm really looking forward to that.
So you've got 3 weeks left, how are you feeling?
Okay, I guess. Okay, it's kind of, you know, I'm not going to say it's going to be, you know, I don't feel like, oh yeah, it's going to be really easy. But at the same time, they're kind of taking on material so quickly and open to taking on things so quickly that it feels possible. You know, it feels like, yeah, all of these things, there's going to be time to make them work together.
Great. Well, what I've seen already, I'm really excited.
Oh,
actually.
great.
So thank you very much for letting us come in.
No worries.
Cheers.